this is going to be for David and Lisa Blakeman. This is the outdoor condenser unit that we're looking at with the existing line set and the electrical. What we're going to be doing here, guys, is the line set has R22 in it right now. We're going to need to flush the line set. You may or may not be able to reuse it depending on the overall condition of the line set too. It's about 20 years old. But this is just where it's located at. This is the disconnect on the existing system for you right here, okay? We can just reuse that and keep it. I kind of wanted to move it over to, you know, like a better location, because that's right underneath this jet out on the house, which is kind of weird. But they don't care and they're fine either way, so we can just leave it alone just as is. If you guys do have extra time to make it look nicer, I would recommend probably putting it over to the side. That way it's easier to disconnect and you don't have to go underneath this little ledge to really disconnect it, because it's kind of a pain, especially if we ever do maintenance on the system or anything like that for them. But that's everything here as far as what we're looking at on the line set side. If we are able to reuse the existing line set, guys, make sure we put some new insulation in for it. That way this old weather worn stuff can be replaced and can be lasting another 20 plus years. So this is once again the existing condenser. It's on a condenser pad that's kind of been buried underneath the rock and kind of made to almost look right underneath it. We can reuse the pad for the size of it. The newer systems can be quite a bit smaller than what this is as well. I'm still going to get you guys an additional pad, so if you guys need to use it, you can, but you probably could use this one. This one's probably going to be a bit oversized, but I'll leave that up to you guys. So this is everything on the outside. The current thermostat that they have is a digital programmable thermostat, which we are going to be throwing in a new one for them with the package that they chose. And let's go ahead and go back inside, and I'll show you guys the furnace area as well as the thermostat area. So as we come in right here, you're going to notice a couple dogs. And then just directly to the left of the front door is right where the thermostat at. So this is going to be right here for you guys. And this is a digital programmable, so you'll just be able to swap it out for a nicer looking one that we use. And then let me take you guys downstairs this way. Okay, thank you. As we come down here, I'll show you guys to the furnace room. Now the furnace is a 120,000 BTU furnace on the existing side, and it's a 24 inches wide by 60 from the bottom of the furnace all the way to the top of the AC coil. You guys have a ton of space to work in and work through, and the furnace that they actually need is much smaller than this. We're going to be swapping out for an 80,000 BTU furnace. That way they can get some great efficiencies off the system. I'm probably going to get you guys a C cabinet, so 21 inches wide with the newer base cam. The cold air return on this side is 12 wide, right, and then 24 long. So 12 by 24 cold air return. I am going to put in a filter rack and a base can that has a filter rack with it that can fit anywhere from a 1 inch to a 4 inch on the base can side for you guys. So that's what we're looking at here. And I take that back, probably just the 1 inch side on this guy, otherwise it'll impede a bit of airflow. But you can reuse the existing 3 inch PVC that we have right there, right? This is the line set coming in again, and we want to make sure we don't reuse these. We want to put in the 3/4 PVC and make everything look really nice and over, so that way we don't have all this water just kind of building up as so. Now, the filter rack, we don't need to redo anything right here. But with this, you guys are most likely going to need to build a transition into the duct. I believe right up here. I think this is just shy of maybe an inch. It may actually be just perfect for you guys, but I think it's going to be a little bit smaller overall on the system for you. So just want you guys to be aware of that. Let me back up so you guys can get some good looks at the equipment. That way you guys can already start thinking of how you're going to take it apart. Electrical is just over here on the right side. And then the gas line comes out through flex off to the side, so right here. Gas line's also on the right side, just coming up and out. And yeah, that's everything, guys.